Alright, here we go. So now on the Twitch channel, everything's open. Welcome again. This is Requiem Autumn, team 2.718 versus Tommy and the Goofs. This is a solo cast. Repeating myself a little bit here. But we see some of the real power offlaners that are in the meta being banned. No Axe, no Faceless Void. Oracle's seen a lot of play, as has the Drow Ranger, or in this case, seen a lot of bans in this particular league. The Elder Titan pickup is going to discourage any sort of Agi carry, something like a Morphling, Juggernaut, PA, things like that. And we've got a Kunkka pickup here, so I'm excited to see if that's going to be a roaming Kunkka who's going to be very obnoxious to the mid. But we'll find out. And Beastmaster pickup here. Haven't seen a lot of him recently. Pretty excited. I'm not sure if Tommy and the Goofs are going to go for some sort of a push strat with him, or if they're just going to use him more for the team fight. I've got my tablet in front of me, so let me see if I can look up some information. Again, apologies, this is a very last-minute cast. Was not planning on casting this. Otherwise, I'd be much more prepared. Okay, so the Oracle and the Axe were actually targeted bans. Those are things that they've played in the past over on the side of Tommy and the Goofs. The OD pickup is pretty cancerous coming out from 2.718. OD seeing a lot of play recently. His orb is just ridiculous, especially the way that they reworked his Astral Imprisonment as well. He's able to farm much better than before. I don't even know how to look up 2.718's stats here. Let's see if what we can do here. Teams, okay, maybe this is it. Oh my god, there are like 1,000,001 teams with those numbers apparently, or Dota Buff just doesn't know what to do. Let's see if we can find anything through the Requiem Autumn page. Apparently there's an Indonesian league. Slaughter is gonna get banned, Razor gets banned as well. I'm guessing they don't want to see a Razor going up against their OD. Their mid player probably does not enjoy that. Timber ban, a lot of offlane heroes getting banned here out of the side of Tommy and the Goofs. Alright, here we go. Here is 2.718's stats. Looks like they've run the Elder Titan before with about a 60% win rate. Timbersaw has a 100% win rate, so they definitely don't want them to have that over on the side of Tommy and the Goofs there. Yeah, some pretty standard bans. They seem really afraid of the offlaner for Tommy and the Goofs. I'm actually not sure who plays offlane on their team. Morphling ban. I don't think they really needed to ban that on the side of 2.718, just because they do have an Elder Titan, and Morphling is really terrible against Elder Titan because that aura really just deletes all of his armor that really isn't that existent anyways on him. Oh man, one of the team's names are Giga Pudding? That's an awesome name. Vengeful Spirit pickup here. Coming up from Tommy and the Goofs, a bit of a defensive support. I'm wondering if this is a Vengeful 5 and a Kunkka 4. Kunkka 4 would be really good to kind of harass the OD. There's an SK pickup, so that's going to be pretty difficult for Tommy and the Goofs if they have a melee safe lane carry. Sand King's Caustic Finale causes a lot of issues, so they'll need to bring a lot of regen to lane. Man, it feels so feels bad, man. I don't have any info on these teams really. So it looks like they've got an offlaner. I'm guessing the Venge is 5, Kunkka is 4. They still need a carry, and they still need a mid on the side of Tommy and the Goofs. I'm gonna go with the Lifestealer here. I think that's a really good pickup, especially considering they do have that Elder Titan. I believe that Lifestealer, his Rage prevents OD from being able to use his Orb on him, which is another nice pick. The only thing that's a little confusing about this pickup is just they don't have a vehicle for him quite yet. I mean, he can ride in like Beastmaster Hawks and things like that, but usually you want something like a Puck or a Storm Spirit to kind of get you in the thick of things. And they've only really banned like one mid on the side of 2.718, so not sure if they're just not too concerned or if they're going to start thinking about, you know, things that are going to be chasing after Lifestealer. They need people that are going to have high damage output. Sten wouldn't be the worst idea. They end up picking a Lion for their position 5. But, I'm not sure what they're going to grab here for their safe lane. Unless they put the OD into the safe lane. But something like a Sven could be really good against a Lifestealer, and Ursa could be good as well. I actually just realized I didn't boost priority of OBS. Do that really quickly. Sometimes my computer can't handle it for whatever reason. Set priority. Hi. Alright, they're gonna ban out the Jug, they ban out the Storm Spirit, so Tommy and the Goofs could go for a Pucks pickup here. That would still set up some really nice team fights. They've got Kunkka Boat, they've got Beastmaster Roar. You just get a Puck in there with a Lifestealer Bomb. It's a pretty terrifying thing. So, I mean, like I said, Sven's still in the pool. They don't really have that much to kite him with. A little bit with the open ones. You're gonna go for the Slark, though. Slark will get some pretty nice essence shifts off of Tommy and the Goofs over here, but I think I might have liked to see something with a little bit higher damage output a little earlier. My last pick here. I still like the Puck. If they have a Puck player, I think this could be a really good choice for them. A good initiator. And they've got decent follow-up there. Plus, the silence will be pretty nice. Lane's pretty well against the OD. But again, I don't know if Tommy and the Goose have a Puck player.
Mirana.
And they go for the Mirana pickup over on the side. Alright, not bad. Mirana can kind of leap in there, but I'm afraid she's gonna get blown up if she jumps in against like the OD and all that. But looks like everyone has disconnected for the most part. Seems good. It's a pretty normal game of Dota 2 here. Oh man, I have to run my own camera. Rip. Alright guys, well anyways, we'll go ahead and introduce the teams. The teams that have people loaded in here. We'll actually open up the little side thing. Looks like over on the side of Tommy and the Goofs, we've got Pistachio, who's going to be playing I Have No Idea because it's blacked out. I think that was one of the supports that they picked up. Brother Mazoon going to be playing our offlane Beastmaster. Lester Freeman will be playing our Mirana. Hymnator going to be playing our Lifestealer. Prop Joe, who's a stand-in, will be playing the Kunkka. Pistachio was playing the Vengeful Spirit. That's right. And over on the side of the Dire, we have 2.718, sorry. We've got 4BJ going to be playing the Slark, Dreven will be playing a Lion, Stand-in Torn will be playing the OD, Denzi will be playing Sand King, and Stand-in Inebriated Econ, which is not really a stand-in, I believe this is his team, will be playing the Lifestealer. So in the game of hats, looks like we've got Lobster Slark set. I don't know what to call this one with the Outworld of Ours. Pretty sleek though. Denzi has no hats on Sand King report. Lion has cornrows. Okay. No hats on this Kunkka, no hats on this Lifestealer. Man, what is... No one has hats. What is happening? Everybody's on Smurfs, guys, clearly. No hats. No hat Dota. Master of the Earth. Earthshaker player here. Pudge player. Is everybody loaded in now? I'm not sure why we're still waiting. I am not allowed to ask anything. I am caster. Not supposed to use all chat. There we go. Looks like everyone's ready. And I think I saw that a smoke was picked up. Yeah, we're gonna see a smoke coming right out of the base here. Kunkka's gonna go ahead immediately, TP himself mid with that smoke, place the sword up front and center. And make his way back. I'm not sure if the rest of the team is gonna do anything with this particular smoke or if that was just because they wanted to place the word down. Denzi's come down here. He's got himself a obs and a sentry, so he can go ahead block a camp if necessary as well. And they do ping out... I'm not sure who was pinging that at, actually. Looks like Torn needs to reconnect. I have begged them not to give me an 80-minute long game since this is a solo cast, and I wasn't expecting to cast this series. Oh lord. Yep, this is about right. Oh, I need to start saying no to these casts at the last minute. Well, the game of hats, clearly the side of 2.718 has won this game. There's not many hats over here. They're still smoked up. It's about to go down, though. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything with it other than just using it for the warding. Got a ward over on the OD. He'll be able to place that for some high ground vision. Lion's actually holding onto a smoke as well. I don't think they're going to go for a level 1 smoke. I think that might be something that they do later. Be a little bit difficult to pin down the Mirana, but they do have a couple different forms of lockdown for her, so they probably will be successful if they try to go for that. If it's just Lion. If they take the Elder Titan with them, they might even be more successful. Okay, looks like everyone's ready again. Beastmaster already sending out some scouts here. He's got a boar standing nearby. Does have that hawk. Getting a little bit of information. They do realize that the Slayer's standing nearby. The rest of the team, though, sitting over here. Should be able to get this top rune. And bottom rune should easily go over to the side of the Radiant here. Still already moving over. I'm not sure what's going on with this courier. What's a fancy courier? My goodness. Torn should be able to get top, and bottom will go on to Lester Freeman. What a name. Oh, did he lose his boar already? That could have been a nice little bit of extra gold going up for the OD. Interesting that we've got a sentry ward placed here, actually, in the lane. I'm not sure if Denzi's thinking about just using Sandstorm here? Or what's going on with that? So it looks like we're going to see a pretty standard tri-lane come out here. We've got Beastmaster's got an Iron Talon. I wonder if he's just going to straight up jungle for the most part, just abandon that lane. It's not a really great lane for him to go into. It's got high kill potential. Denzi kind of hanging out in the trees here, just trying to get a little bit of experience, not looking to get too aggressive, although he does find the Vengeful Spirit over here. And we'll give her a couple clicks. The stun will come out. He does have point in Sandstorm. He can easily just kind of hang out in lane using that. Meanwhile, over in mid, seeing Mirana and the OD pretty evenly matched up. 3-1 on Mirana, 3-1 on OD currently. And the tanking Ling's having a little bit of trouble here. He's kind of forced back out of lane. Granted, Venge stun does cost an awful lot of mana. She probably only has one more stun before she's not going to have any mana whatsoever, and she did not bring any mana pots to lane. Luckily, lane is pushing a little bit, so Denzi should be able to get maybe 1 or 2 last hits, or at least get more experience. And it looks like Venge is going to make her way over here. Probably should go for a pull. And Kunkka has already made his rotation here to the mid lane. We'll throw the torrent up. We'll be able to catch the OD. Rana coming in, not really going to be able to land an arrow or anything like that, but just enough to kind of remind Torn that he's standing nearby and be more than happy to cause some problems in his lane. Double damage rune available bottom. Looks like the Vengeful Spirit is headed towards that. Kunkka was able to get the top lane. Not lane, sorry. Rune. So yeah, it looks like this Beastmaster has just basically said, I'm not going to that lane is kill. I'm gonna just go here and jungle with my Lucky Boar. And I think that's a really good call. I realized I didn't put up streamer mode on my Discord here. I should probably turn that up. Keep an eye on this mid lane. I'm not sure where we're going to see the most kill potential, although it looks like rotation coming in from Kunkka. They does have that sentry ward. They don't have the sentry ward. Oh, they do have one sentry ward actually for Denzi here, should they choose to use it. I think they're just going to try to zone him out a little bit more. He does have his level 3 though at this point, so lane's not going too badly for him. Beastmaster has actually shown up in lane. I'm guessing he just wants a little bit of experience, does realize that they went and did a pull, trying to get some that way, but they actually get a deny off over on the creep. Mid matchup, Torrent's gonna have to try to bottle his way through this. He's sitting pretty low, 100, 200 something hit points. Rana also bottling up here. And they're doing a really good job about trying to keep Denzi as far away as possible. Venge is definitely not the best support for harassing, but seems to be trading off hits with him pretty well. Oh man, if he had landed an arrow, Rana might have been able to make something out of that. We'll throw the arrow out. Oh, it's gonna land over him. She's got enough mana for Starstorm. She does not! Uh-oh. Rana might have bitten off a little bit more than she could chew. In comes the Elder Titan. He's gonna get the stomp off just a little bit too early, but there's a lion here. This is in the bag. A nice torrent coming out from Propto, trying to save his Mirana, but now he might actually end up being food as well. He's gonna have to try to run himself away. Lion does not have the Hex or the Earth Spike up. And they do throw in a Sentry Word over here in mid. But they're not going to detect this ward that's placed really far back. I actually like this a lot, because most mid laners will try to place it more around, you know, here or so for the sentry ward. Or, you know, they usually put something over here, but this, I like this a lot. You see a lot of intel. I thought it was almost a little too close to the tower, but it's perfect. Looks like Prop Joe is going to go ahead X Econ here. Econ gonna try to throw down the Spirit. Does not quite land the stun. Does get stunned by the arrow though. And now Rana will be more than happy to get that kill. Looks like Tor trying to save his friend, but just not gonna be there fast enough. And this is the classic LOL through mid coming out here. Bottom lane, Denzi now. He's kind of throwing his weight down just a little bit more against this Lifestealer. Doing pretty well. He's actually sitting at level 5. He was getting kind of zoned out a bit earlier, but he's come back into the fray, and he's also got this little stack over here, which he's going to try to pull. And he can get a lot of experience from that as well. This is like the hot lane for action, man. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Slark basically just getting whatever he wants. Still is not in the top for last hits and denies, though. Lifestealer just doing a little bit better than him, 39 and 8. Slark sitting at 34 and 12. Would like to see him have maybe just a little bit better CS, considering he hasn't had anyone like fighting against him in the lane, but might get a kill over here. Gonna be able to land the pounce and the Earth Spike. Yeah, that's definitely a dead Beastmaster, so what he lacks in CS right now, he's making up for with this kill. Some more fun times going on here in mid. They do have a sentry ward down, so they will have vision, but it's gonna move themselves off. And look at this. Sand King was able to take a lot of the stack over here. Mids are sitting a little bit low. He's gonna have to go ahead and use a salve. Master Spirit doing a little bit of scouting. We'll spot the Marana. Will not be able to land the salve though. I believe it's a couple seconds change on that, where it takes a little bit longer to land it. Hawk coming over here on the side. He's just gonna end up feeding it though. I think the Slark is it. Yeah, they take down the Hawk. And poor Beastmaster now has less vision and one less friend. Nice X-Sparring coming out over on the form. He's in a little bit of trouble here. He's probably going to be able to get himself away. He does have bottle. We'll be able to throw up the Astral Imprisonment. They dodge the arrow. In comes Revan. He's ready to go ahead. Get a return kill. The double damage just popped over here. Rana going to have to leap herself out. Prop Joe running himself out as well. And they might get the stomp off. They do get the stomp off over onto the Vengeful Spirit. But Lester will be able to just go ahead, heal himself up, and maintain his time in lane. This is like battle of the mids here. Lifesteal getting closer and closer to that omelet. Good old omelet. And he's losing some of these boars up here. This Slark wants to make sure that Beastmaster stays friendless. It's a pretty rude thing to do, Slark. Not very nice. It's not his fault. He lives with the animals. I actually don't know his lore, so maybe it is his fault. I don't know. Is Beastmaster a good guy or a bad guy? I always thought he was a Radiant hero. Got a nice pull off over here. We'll be able to move the lane. Slark finishing up his spreads. Bottom lane, Denzi just kind of casually sandstorming here. We'll get a hit or two off onto these creeps. Needs to be a little bit careful. In comes the Kunkka. Could get the X and the Torrent off. Yep, there's the X. Here comes the Torrent. And Lifesteal are going to come forward immediately. They know that Sandstorm is down. He does have Burrow Strike though, and he'll be able to TP himself out as long as he double stick charges. So he's doing absolutely fine here. There's a lot of rotation coming out from these supports. Mostly to the mid lane, but I like it. For all this action, we actually don't have that many kills either. No, Beastmaster is kind of in a precarious situation here with the Elder Titan standing nearby him. Clark. We'll just go ahead, TP himself over towards the mid lane. I think maybe he's had enough of that lane. Smoke actually getting used. He does have Roar, and this is what I love to see, is when your offlaner gets his big ultimate spell for team fights, to see him go ahead, grab a smoke, and use it. This looks like it's exactly what's going to happen here. This OD better watch out. And there goes the Beastmaster, gets the Roar off immediately. The TPs are coming out. Oh, the arrow! He'll be able to land over onto him. They'll be able to take down the OD. Oh, but he's able to Astral himself. He might be able to save himself. In comes the Elder Titan, lands asleep over onto the Beastmaster. X still landing over onto the Lion. They use the Moonlight Shadow to just disengage here. There is no detection over on the side of the Dire. But Rana's very, very low on her mana. I think maybe it was just a little bit too close to the tower. And very nice response coming out from the side of 2.718's supports here. They were there in a jiffy. And OD is probably very thankful for that at this point in time. So Roar's down for another 30-something seconds. And it looks like Lifestealer is getting his armlet now in about 10 minutes. Sand King is absolutely loving all this attention being drawn to the middle lane. It's allowing him to actually get some last hits. And allowing him to bully the Lifestealer just a bit here. Haystream picked up on Vengeful Spirit. Not sure if she's going to do anything with this. So she's going to run over towards the mid lane. I don't think they can really take down this OD though. Top lane, Beastmaster and Kunkka are on the hunt here. He might be able to— oh, they're able to cancel it out. Chasing after. They use the Roar over onto him, but I'm not sure they're going to have enough damage to take him down completely. Now Prop Joe's in a very bad situation. He's going to try to run his way out. Creeps will actually block for him, which is a pretty nice thing there, Wildlings. And Vengeful Spirit coming forward will land the stun and this Wave of Terror, but Shadow Dance is up and running. Slark will be absolutely fine. All seems quiet for now on the side of the die. Like line getting very close to that level 6. As is the Elder Titan. They're letting him take a little bit of experience here in lane, and I like that a lot. TPs are coming in over here, and then throwing out an arrow. Oh, just narrowly gonna miss Torn there. And Prop Joe will use the bottle. Give Marana a couple swigs from it, as a good sea captain should do, right? I've got a hawk over here. Looks like they're staging for something here in mid. Looks like Marana wanted that top row, but she's too afraid of Torn over here. Will be able to grab himself a bounty rune from the top, make his way back over to the mid. Regen rune is available bottom. Looks like Marana might want to go make her way over there. In fact, it looks like our friendly neighborhood sea captain will allow her to go and grab that rune. And bottom lane now has been completely deserted by the Sand King. Level 6 picked up online. Now it looks like the TPs are coming out. They want to do something mid. They're able to grab Torn. Possibly the arrow's gonna miss. And now they're in a little bit of a predicament. They land the stomp over. Marana gets a lot of damage off over onto Torn. One more hit and he's gonna be toast. And comes the line. Getting that level 6 is a great thing. He's gonna be able to get himself a kill. They come back forward here. They've got the Marana standing nearby. She wants to go back in, I think, but I guess they decide against it. She's getting in position for this arrow, though. We'll be able to maybe land it. Oh, but she goes with the Starstorm first. That alerts them. Stomp will not connect on anything, and the Sand King's coming around on the tail end here. Does not quite have that Blink Dagger, has not picked up his ultimate. He's just kind of hanging out for the funsies. And the Maranas maybe immediately jumps on Marana. They land the pounce. That's a very good cow lady. The hate for this OD is just so real right now. He just takes Drevin's creep and tells him, no, you don't need mana, don't worry about it, I got this. Bottom lane, they're trying to fight with this, oh, Lifestealer realizes he needs to just get out of there. He's all raged up, he cancels his TP, but he might be able to get a kill off this. Denzi hiding himself out in the trees will use the Sandstorm to try to run himself out, and Dust will get used. Slark will be able to just jump himself away. Life Splitter's coming in here. Denzi, he's stuck in the trees and he's using his ultimate. What was that? Kunkka wants to go in for this kill, he just can't get over there. Meanwhile, the chase with the Lifestealer is still going on. This arrow will come in, double stuns landing over onto the Slark. In comes Torn though, he wants to try to help out, get this kill maybe on the Lifestealer. Marana needs to be very careful. Behind them is the Mental Spirit, she's gonna get hexed up. They will be able to get a kill off of this. And Odie will grab it just a second before the Lion. Were they ever able to take the Sand King? I don't think they were. Slark's got that Shadow Blade. He's on the hunt. He's looking for this Beastmaster. Arrow comes out over here onto the side. Oh, we're gonna lose the Lion. Slark will be able to grab the rune just before that Marana will. Sad cat lady. Still quite a ways away from her Magnum Scepter as well. Stun coming out over here onto Lifestealer. Denzi gonna have a little cheeky fun with him. They do have the Elder Titan standing nearby. He does not land the stomp though. That change for the stomps is pretty ridiculous. Denzi's still just being an annoying little Sand King here. Has plus 2 of the supports to go and TP down. Now we've got a Cardi. That's not suspicious, the fact that Cardi is just moving around and what is this? Already competing his Force Staff now. The Slark and the Lifestealer are pretty much on par in terms for net worth right now. Slark a little bit higher, 6.6, and Lifestealer sitting at 6.5. It's like the only tower that's really been taken is the top Dire Tower so far. It's been kind of a slow game. Sword spotting out a lot of information here. They still know that the 2 supports are standing nearby and that Lifestealer is just kind of hanging out doing some farming. They do have a smoke, but I think they need a little bit more damage if they're hoping to take down these guys. Smoke actually gets used here in the jungle by the Vengeful Spirit and the Kunkka. I don't think they've noticed that. There's no pings coming out either, and I don't think they're close enough to that ward. They're looking to go over here on Torn again, though. In comes the Vengeful Spirit. Swap comes out. He's got the Force Staff. They're still going to be able to stun him up. They missed the Torrent, though. And there's the X combo. They're going to miss the arrow as well. In comes the TPs from the supports. They're just so good at being there for Torn. And he pops his double damage there. Stomp not going to connect on anyone. Meanwhile, bot lane. We've got an Echo Saber completed over on the Slice right now. Dempsey, again, just gonna show him, you know, what up? I'm a Sand King. Haven't been able to really kill me yet. Just doing Sand King things. In comes Econ. He wants to go for the Stomp. Rage is about to be out here. Could go for the Echo Stomp. Oh, they're able to hide himself, but luckily they're able to go ahead and pop him out of that creep. But now, in comes Prop Joe. They throw out the Splitter. They don't have anything to hold up the skill in place, though. He's gonna easily get away from this. And there's the rotation coming down to the spot tower. I think they realize that they kind of need to put a little bit more pressure on this Lifestealer. Lifestealer is one of those heroes that if he starts to get ahead, you're in for a lot of trouble. And if he is on the same level, you're still going to have a decent amount of trouble dealing with him. Using the boat here, just going to be able to go ahead and clear up that creep wave. Still no towers taken for the Dire yet. Griffin still has that smoke on him. This Lifestealer has just been farming to his heart's content. They really haven't put much pressure on him. A lot of the pressure seems to have been placed over onto the mid laners, so Tor probably feeling pretty good about himself right now. Got Necrobooks level 2 up and running over on a Beastmaster. And Denzi is actually opting to go for his Agnum Scepter before going for any sort of blink or mobility item, which is kind of interesting. I guess he's assuming that they'll land a really nice stomp or something just to set up the fight for him. Hurricane Pike completed over on Torn. And Lester has the Agnum Scepter now, so. And pieces of an uncompleted Aquila. He'll get to it, don't worry about it. I'll believe in you, buddy. Nice big stack over here. They don't really have the greatest heroes for taking stacks, though, on the side of the Dire. You might have to take it as friends together. This has just basically been Lifestealer playing Farm Simulator, occasionally playing as a party. Lots of grouping up here. They look like they really want to go for some sort of a fight on the side of the Radiant right now. Not a lot of vision. Looks like they're thinking about wrapping around. They've got the Mirana ulti? Yes, they've got Mirana ulti. You could go ahead and pop it and try to go jump around here. Maybe move the Hawk around. For's coming forward though. Torrent will notice them. Immediately go ahead, put himself forward. He feels that that attack is coming. Arrow will miss. They do realize that everyone is standing nearby. Sand King coming in now as well. And it looks like they're just gonna try to run away. I'm surprised that they didn't. Oh, in comes the boat. That's a fail boat. That arrow will land on Torn though, and now immediately the Hex is coming up. The Shout will come up as well. They land the Air Splitter over here, and that's gonna just obliterate the Mirana. They're gonna go after him to turn now. He's all raged up. He might be able to get himself out, but the Slark is gonna come forward again. Mana's getting drained over here from the Kunkka. Lots of damage getting thrown out. Looks like they're going to be able to take down the Beastmaster. Still trying to fight the Life Stealer, but he's really strong. That Hex, though, might be enough to take him down. And Recon is... Oh, he doesn't manage to get out. Kunkka be able to clean up the kill, and they will be able to do a team wipe over on the side of Tommy and the Goofs. What a fight. This should easily translate into, possibly another tower. Possibly. I mean, Sand King and Lion not particularly well known for taking towers, but they'll give it the old college try. TP coming in here. Murano will throw out an arrow and will only connect over onto a creep. Sand King's looking pretty low with mana. He's finished up that Ag Scepter though. Will move himself away. And Slark now, after that fight, has himself an Echo Saber and should be feeling pretty good now because I think those are almost the same exact items as, or not same exact, but similar net worth or so to Lifestealer. In fact, he's actually higher than Lifestealer now with a net worth of 10.7 versus 8.8. The X coming out after the torrent. But he trying to just push himself far enough away. We'll actually be able to do it. And the arrow will miss as well. Lifestealer coming around the bend though. He's got his eyes on the prize. He's looking at the Odie. He knows that Odie's not going to be able... Oh, coming in! Sand King coming forward here. First Splitter is down though now. They weren't able to get anything, but Denzi coming forward. Oh, he gets stunned up immediately. Lion trying to throw out a Hex. Will land the stun over onto Torrent again. Sleep coming out though. They might be able to take down the Murano. They don't have the detection. In comes Rock Golem though. He's gonna go and take down that Sentry Ward. Denzi was able to get the Murano here. The Epicenter's doing a lot of damage to it. Oh, he's not gonna be able to quite get that kill. And now Nibia Decons will come down. And Himtor is more than happy to take Elder Titan's life. We've actually got Tranquils up and running on our Beastmaster here. I mean, he's finished up his Necromancer level 3, so I'm not sure if he's just going straight up for like pushing here or what. Lifestealer has completed his Deso. Just kind of walk right by Slark. They just have this mutual agreement, you know? Not right now. Later. We'll murder each other later. Like proper gentlemen. Except, you know, one's not a gentleman, one's a fish, and the other one's, you know, pretty sketchy looking, like, possessed demon body thing. Looks like SK is going to be going for a 4-staff here instead of a blink. We'll give him a lot of mobility, which will be good to kite the Lifestealer, which is very, very important. And they still don't have any towers over on the side of the Dire. They still have all their tier 1s. Kunkka coming in here to the bottom lane. Throws up Torrent. Doesn't quite land on Benzie. X will come in. Casually take down Creep Wave. Meanwhile, top lane, Slark able to finally complete that tower. And he's got quite a lot of, I almost tried to say a lot and a load? I don't know. And I can't English today, guys. But he's actually got a BKB here, so it's not going to be stunned up quite as much. Although, keep in mind, too, Beastmaster ulti goes right through BKB, so... Looks like a scan's coming in. They've used the Smoke of Deceit. Will make their way through the jungle. Beastmaster around the corner will be the one to get pointed out here by the OD, but they use the ultimate coming out from Piranha. Might be able to take it. Yeah, they've got detection over here on the side. Prop Joe in a lot of trouble here too. He's still Moonlight Shadowed. He's gonna try to go hide himself into the tree. Sand King goes in right after him. Denzi just really wanting that booty here. Does see Prop Joe. He doesn't have his stun up quite yet, though. Not going to be able to quite grab him. And now he's in kind of a bad position. Not going to be able to even sandstorm himself out, but he will be able to burrow strike. He's got the 4-staff running. And Shout will be used over here onto the Slark, but the OD is more than happy to just go ahead and throw out some damage. They'll lose the Slark in the process. In comes the Earth Splitter. They do get it off. They don't get the stomp up, but they are able to set it up against Lifestealer. OD realizes that he's in a bit of trouble here. Will throw himself into the Astral Bubble and tries to drop the hammer. It's just not quite enough. And they don't have any detection. Oh, they have detection now, but not before they lose Lifestealer. Tower defended. "26 minutes in, they've only taken one tier 1 over on the side of the Radiant. Meanwhile, the side of the Radiant, they've been able to take all of the outer towers for Dire. Rana's picked herself up a Blink Dagger now. Vengeful Spirit is still poor. Poor Vengeful Spirit. We got Dust and Smokes over running on Kunkka here. I feel like the name of this game has been Try to Murder Tor. Just everyone constantly in his lane, throwing torrents and arrows and magic missiles. This poor guy can't catch a break. However, he is an OD player, so maybe he shouldn't get a break. Vengeful Spirit doesn't have much mana on her. I'm not sure what she's hoping to accomplish by hanging out here in mid. They also do have a nice ward over here on the side, just about to go down, but we'll give them a lot of information knowing that they're hiding behind that tower here. And Kunkka X's Venge, I think that's a great call. She'll be able to replenish on the mana. And, come back ready for battle. Right, Pistachio? That is a battle vent if I've ever seen one. Denzi, meanwhile, cutting the wave down here. It's a big wave coming down. Just trying to take down this tier 1. We'll go ahead and take this nice stack. He's very pleased for it. Side of the Dire, just kind of content to farm here. They do have pretty good late game, considering they have an OD and a Slark. Smoke coming up, though. Ooh, they've got a Lifestealer bomb as well. I'm looking for that Slark. They will go down. They see him off of the high ground. In comes the shout immediately. Not going to be able to land that stomp. They do land the stomp, but it's not fast enough to get the kill over here. They're going to lose the Elder Titan. The Earth Splitter doing some damage, but not quite enough. Draven's going to have to run himself away. And now they're Moonlight Shadowed. So I think the rest of the team probably going to be playing a bit more carefully. Although Denzi down here will push the lane forward. He does have a Yules, actually. He went for a Yules. Okay. Or he's going for a Yules. Poor Stachyos. Wow, lots of mobility comes over on Denzi. Going for survival here. Mid tower. Torn trying his best to just go ahead to throw out some, This is actually hilarious. Can we, like, zoom in on this? Oh. That's sad. Poor OD. We've got some lovely drawings over here on the map. Propcho with the vengeance here. Himitor is so excited. He is ready to murder this OD. He's like, oh man, he's gonna have to come down eventually, and I'm gonna kill him when he does. Draven's still standing nearby. I don't think, yeah, he's got Rage up right now. It's about to go down though. Draven might be able to save his OD. OD does have a Hurricane Pike as well, so. Looks like Denzi's gonna be able to grab himself an Invis Rune. He might be able to turn the tide on this fight. He's got Ags, he's got his Force Staff as well. But if this OD dies, I probably should not engage on that. Oh, I can take a chance and turn on my thingy on my Discord while we have this pause. Looks like we're all ready to go again. Alright, all eyes are on OD and this lion. It looks like they're actually just gonna back off. They realize that lion is standing nearby and that the OD does have himself a Hurricane Pike, although he will catch the arrow with his butt. And immediately the Blink's coming forward. They want to get the kill here. OD gonna be able to run himself out from thanks to a miniature Ravage coming out from Drevin. And taking standing invis, they don't have detection on them right now. He doesn't have his necro books up, and he's just finished his Yule Scepter, so. A nice stack over here, but not really the heroes to take it. Maybe the Beastmaster, you know what, that's... Beastmaster's on the other team. Never mind. Putting some healthy damage over here onto the tower top. Like the rest of the team standing nearby. They've put up a couple wards. They do have the Hawk standing nearby. It's actually smoke. And they do spot out over here on the side of the line. It's a Lifestealer bomb though, so they definitely bit up more than they can do. BKB coming out here from the Slark. Gonna be able to just chase down this Beastmaster. Absolutely no problem for him. And they're still giving chase, trying to take down Hymnator now. Hymnator, he's found himself all pinned up. He's gonna have to fight his way through this, but OD coming forward. Just so much damage with that Pure. Not gonna be quite enough for Lifestealer to get away from that. Sand King wants to close the gap. They do have the Yule Scepter. They come forward. They don't have any detection though, so Prop Joe actually... What is that? He actually just kind of revealed himself there and still giving a bit of chase. Prop Joe taking the unconventional route home. Will avoid getting murdered. As will Lester Freeman, jumping himself into the trees. He does have boots for travel as well. So nice defense coming out from 2.718. His Vengeful Spirit is so poor. Holy moly. Let's take a look at the graphs while we're taking a moment here. Looks like originally we were seeing a really strong trend over here for the side of 2.718. However, since the about 24-minute period, it's gone back up towards the side of Tommy and the Goofs and slowly making its way back down in favor of the side of 2.718. I'm getting really tired of saying that, I won't lie. Difference in experience earned, seen a bit of a curve as well, but it's going back in favor of, again, 2.718. Shout will get used over here. They do have vision over onto the side. They do some necro books. In comes the boat. Oh, he's gonna have to BKB to get himself out of this. And Shadow Dance on top of that. That's not exactly what you want to use your BKB for. It's never a great feeling when you have to use it defensively. So now that Slark's BKB is down and his Shadow Dance, granted it's a relatively low cooldown, they can definitely try to position themselves for another tower, I think. I really would love to see Venge get something besides wards for a change, poor girl. Maybe a nice medallion. That'd be nice, right? Is this a fresh BKB? Yeah, fresh BKB pickup on OD. That could be very, very good in the next fight. I feel like they're never really taking a fight 100% together over on the side of 2.718, whereas Tommy and the Goofs have, but it just seems like they're having trouble kind of oh, they do see Desi. Desi's in a little bit of trouble here. They're going to be able to land a stun. Still chasing after him here. He will use the Yule, try to get himself away. He'll be able to burrow strike his booty out. And, oh, they've got the dust. They go for the roar. The X will come out. That's a lot of hate for a little Sand King. And, Kunkka will be able to clean up here. Yeah, with Sand King down, that's a lot of their team fight. This is definitely a good time, I think, for Tommy and the Goofs to go for a push. Top tower will go down really quickly here. And I would like to say maybe grab Roche before deciding to go for high ground, or they could rotate towards the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Mirana is in a very bad position. We'll be able to TP out just in the nick of time. TP's coming back into the base. They want to protect the high ground here. They know that they don't have Roar up though, so they might be able to take this engagement. However, Bench sitting with almost no mana here. Odie using his Hurricane Pike will push them back. A buyback coming out from Sand King. Denzi wants to be a part of this, but the rest of the team realizes that a buyback from Sand King is good enough and they'll move themselves away. Smoke getting used over here. They don't have any sort of vision except for the sentry ward. Rana coming forward though immediately. Will be able to push out the way while the rest of her team just kind of hangs back. Waits patiently with the Life Sealer Bomb inside of the Beastmaster here. Sand King standing nearby. He's looking for an engagement. We'll jump immediately over onto the Mirana, force out himself out. They do use the X though, and OD will be able to save his friend here, throw him in an astral bubble. And they'll just disengage from this fight. Interestingly enough, we're seeing that Lifestealer and Slark pretty much on par in terms of farm. Mirana very, very close behind as well. OD lagging a little bit, but not really by much. This Lifestealer pretty much loaded now. He's got himself a Deso, Armlet, Echo Saber, and Assault Cuirass. So I think, oh, they use a smoke though over on the side of the Dire. They're looking for that Lifestealer. They want to take him down. Slark running in with his face. We'll immediately find a nice Burrow Strike. He's going to try to unlock it, and that's going to be a carry. That Lifestealer. Poor guy. He just wants to fight in the jungle. Look at that orb just fly across the map. Sand King, he really wants to get this though. He goes ahead, he uses the Yules. Will back himself back. Back out of the way. And they're gonna go in for the Roach now on the side of the Dire. They know that Lifestealer is down. They really can't take a fight without him, although it looks like they're still thinking about maybe throwing a boat or two. Revan should be able to notice them out here and will let them know. Wave of Terror also announcing their intentions. Torrent will come in as well. Cyclones be a little careful, sitting a bit low. They use a boat over here onto the side. Revan's just going to run himself into a little bit of a circle. Here comes the Beastmaster though. He's going to be able to take down the Slark. Easy peasy. Revan now will also get taken down by the Vengeful Spirit. And Torrent, now having a Blink Dagger, will get himself out of the pit. And I guess they really didn't need the Lifestealer after all. Scared them sufficiently enough. Sleep will get placed. Roshan will protest his rage here at being invaded, home invaded. Now, does Lifestealer have boots of travel? Not quite yet. He's got phase boots. There's a very long nap going on here at the pit. Aegis will get taken though, and Lifestealer will be the one to pick it up. Tower will go down. And it's all about the high ground defense now. Tommy and the Goofs have pretty much hit their timing at this point. Now is the time for this Lifestealer to go in there and be aggressive. Be aggressive. He does have the Aegis as well, so figure you just throw the Lifestealer up front and center, let him get absolutely wailed on, use everything in the kitchen sink on him, and then re-engage when the Aegis comes back up and he rages. They're just gonna slow siege. Oh, nice use of Yules though coming out from Denzi. They might be able to land the stomp. They will miss the stomp though, but he's gonna be able to rage himself up. He's gonna be able to just eradicate the Slark instantly now. And Sand King coming forward here. Nice ultimate's gonna land on a couple. They're gonna be able to land the... Oh, the hammer gets dropped here as well. Finger will get used. over onto Mirana. Now Lifestealer, he's still asleep. They're going to be able to pop the Aegis. They've already taken down the Slark. The Sand King's sitting very low, but no ultimate. Him's coming back up again. They'll be able to get a couple hits off over onto him. Might be able to take out the Vengeful Spirit. In fact, we'll be able to remove her from the game almost. And now Prop Joe is in a very bad predicament. Torn going to have to hide himself into this little bubble. They do still able to clean up this. Oh, man. What a play coming out from Torn. Revan sitting at how many hit points now? 5 hit points during that whole thing. And they lose the gem in the process. I don't think anyone's noticed it though over on the side of 2.718. Did we get the pickup of the gem? Please tell me. Yeah, he did. Alright. Started off pretty promising. They were able to just erase Slark immediately, but everything else in the kitchen sink got thrown out, and they were just a little bit too close, I think. I don't know. Certainly not the outcome that Tommy and the Goofs were looking for. Rana making herself way up to the bottom lane. She's got herself an E-Blade now and she's working on that Dagon. Oh, it's gonna be some very sad supports very soon. Lifestealer picking up the boots of travel. We'll be able to split push a little bit and join his team whenever necessary. And my camera just zoomed in on No Man's Land. Seems good. Looks like he's working on what I'm guessing will probably be a sheep stick just for a little bit more lockdown against the enemy team. Could also be a Shiva's though. Yep, never mind. I am the worst. It is a Shiva's. Alright, looks like they're staging to go and push this bottom lane again. They don't have an Aegis this time, but they know that a lot of things are down. They do smoke, though, over on the side of the Dire. So, with 4 people down this bottom lane. And Slark is slowly catching up here. Looks like they're going to wait for him. They're going to make their way over. Hawk coming in, not going to be able to see anything, really, other than maybe the Slark. And they're letting this little lion go up front and first. Smoke will pop. They do see Lion running at them. They have to realize that something's up. Nice blink coming out from the Kunkka, though. Prop Joe will live to fight another day, but they will murder those poor boars. And Torn will catch the arrow with his face again. In comes Lifestealer Bomb. They're going to be able to just eradicate this OD. Meanwhile, Lion now running himself away. This is the smoke gone wrong, folks. Swap coming in as well. They land the roar. There's just too much physical damage. They'll be able to just take down the Slark. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. And the TP coming in, it's going to be Lifestealer. It's going to go ahead and just start pushing waves into this base. Rana also has boots of travel, but looks like he's going to do the old-fashioned way of things. Just walk in. Rage is up. And the Stomp will land over onto the Mirana. Does not land over onto the Lifestealer, of course, because of his Rage. Necro Books. The army is here. Going to be able to take that entire Rax as they rotate over to the middle lane, and they're able to land over onto this OD. However, the stun coming out from Denzi will be enough to save him. Rana's going to have to run himself away, but they're going to lose their still chasing after Torn here, and now Himter's trying to fight himself out, but he's not going to be able to. He's going to get taken down. Now Kunkka is also in trouble, trying to run himself away as he's going to get taken down by the Slark. Denzi, he's giving chase. He wants to take down Pistachio, and in comes Lion, though. He's going to be able to land that Hex. Now Denzi lives in the trees, though, until he can get out. Well, just sandstorm a little bit. And that's 2 pushes now on that bot lane. They were able to get the tower this time around, but they lost a lot of heroes in the process. Another arrow coming forward. That was really strange. Mirana lagged out. But that's a team wipe, but again, and now look at the Sand King. He is so wealthy. He could easily pick up a blink if he wanted to now, although I think that's just too many. Yeah, Elder Titan. We'll go ahead and pause. Someone's having really bad lag. like he's gonna reconnect here. And Marana looked like she lagged out too, so I'm not sure if that was just everyone. I didn't experience any lag doing that, surprisingly enough. It's really quiet. I'm listening to owls in the woods. It's very soothing. Looks like Elder Titan is reconnecting here. I should be able to get this tower and possibly one more as well. That Vengeful Aura though. Damage reduced by 28%. Looks like we're all ready and raring to go. Slark is just gonna face tank this tower, doesn't even care. Clean up that wave. And make their way to a tier 2 here. And that tier 2 will go down like a chump. I don't know if they really want to go high ground here quite yet. Looks like they're going to try to put a little bit of damage onto the tower though anyways. Slark going really front to center. They throw out the Hawk. They've got the boat and the X. They're just going to be able to dodge it fairly easily. And Slark going to go ahead. Dark Pact. A little bit too soon though. Now the X is coming out. He's going to have to go ahead and use the BKB. It doesn't matter. They've got the Roar, but they don't have the damage quite yet. In comes Denzi. He's getting that ulti ready. We'll go and get at least 3 people with it. And immediately Sandstorm. Now, we're gonna lose the Lion. Lion just pops like a zit. Oh my word. And Himitar is gonna have to jump out of this creep. They're still giving chase over onto the Slark. I think he should be fine. Sand King, though, I don't think is gonna be quite as lucky. He does have the Yule Cell. We'll be able to maybe force staff himself out. We'll be able to Burrow Strike. In comes the Earth Splitter. They definitely don't want to stand on that. But they will get hit. Not that much damage, though, follow up, so... The rest of them will just back off on the side of the Dire. Although it looks like Marana's in a little bit of predicament here. She's using the E-Blade. She wanted to take down Densi. She actually gets him with an arrow. Nicely played. But now Slark's in a bit of a predicament. His BKB is on cooldown. He's going to have to flip himself out. Maybe purge it. He's not able to. They have sentries. They've got dust. There's a lot of hate to this little fish. And he will be... I was going to try to go for something like cute, like fish-based. But I was like, I don't know. That seems like really weird. So... Never mind. Buyback coming out from the Sand King here. What do we have for other buybacks? It's very hard to come back from 2 packs down. Looks like OD has already bought back. Slark has already bought back. This is looking a little scary for the side of the Dire right now. Sand King coming forward, trying to make plays here. The Amber will get dropped. Prop just sitting very low. He'll actually get hit with an orb, and now Sand King's gonna have to run himself away so he doesn't get Dagon, among other wonderful things that Marana would love to do to a Sand King. That sounds dirty. Maybe. And Vengeful Spirit will actually pick herself up another gem here. I'm guessing they just want to be able to keep tabs on them at all times, even with the, not the Marana ulti, but like the Sandstorm, and of course the Slark having a Shadow Blade. No new items on the Sodi in a bit now. Although Sand King has opted to pick up the Blink. I'm not sure exactly the timing on that. I might have missed that earlier. Lion's picked himself up a Force Staff. My cat almost just fell on top of me. That was problematic. And Elder Titan is holding on to that gem from earlier. Roshan is up, Denzi will point it out, and I think that's definitely something that they're going to want to try to grab before the side of the Radiant can get it. Hawk will go taken down. Marana doing a little bit of split pushing in the top lane here. Still only at level 1 Dagon. Looks like she's picking up an ultimate orb, so... I'm not sure exactly what she's gonna go for here. Could be a sheep stick, could be... I don't know. I don't play a lot with Marana with the new build. And it looks like they're gonna be able to grab this Roche though, which is actually a pretty huge deal. With this, they're going to be able to go right up towards that mid lane and just finish up what they started. They've got a Lotus Orb too. Oh my goodness. Like, working on a Basher on Hymnator. And down goes the Roche. No cheese quite yet. This is only the second Roche. But they know that buybacks have been expended, and they're gonna go out for blood here. Beastmaster sitting, waiting patiently in the trees for the Lifestealer bomb. Now, the scary thing about this is that Lifestealer is the one with the Aegis. Granted, too, that Beastmaster, you know, he'll run forward and he'll deposit the Lifestealer, but there's a very good chance that he doesn't make it out alive, whereas the Lifestealer won't get focused immediately because of the fact he has that Aegis. Oh, nice stun coming out from Denzi, and they throw the Yules up. Kunkka is now out of position here. They just use everything in the kitchen sink. They want him to stick around. Immediately, Lotus Orb gets placed up over onto himself. Rana doing a bit of split pushing, going to be able to push into the base. But Denzi will be able to go and land a stun over onto her. Arrow just narrowly missing his little Sand King booty. Lincolns will get popped. Okay, that's what she was going for, was Lincolns. That makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking. And Beastmaster kind of running around in circles. He'd like to deposit his Lifestealer, but he also wants to make sure he's going to get the best call possible, preferably on the Slark, which he found. And now he's got the Refresher Orb on him. They're going to go back in. There's the Earth Splitter. They've got the Lotus Orb placed over onto Lifestealer. He's still got that Aegis. The swap will come out. Vengeful Spirit now is out of position, though. I'm not sure if she meant to do that quite yet. Denzi's coming in. They're going to lose the Vengeful Spirit. But they turn around over onto the Slark. They use the second Roar. Might be able to take Denzi out here. One more Starfall will be able to do it, and they'll be able to take the tower. Going into the racks. CD count trying to throw out that stomp. Will land it. Land a 4-man sweep. BKB getting used over here on Torrent. There it goes. Most of the team as the hammer gets dropped. Turning back around. They want to take down this Lifestealer. Another gem is on the deck. Although Slark now in a lot of trouble here. Going to try to run himself out. Varana's ready with a leap. And she will be able to take him down. E-Blade getting used. He's going to go ahead and throw himself into the bubble of otherworldly plane things. Yes. Not going to be quite enough damage, I don't think, coming up with Lifestealer. And even though the kills are pretty even, the towers definitely are not. Let's take a look at the graphs here. Yeah, we're seeing a really huge trend now for the side of Tommy and the Goofs. About 14,000, about 15,000 net worth. In terms of experience, interestingly enough, they are just about dead even. Looks like Lifestealer kind of hanging out by this double damage ring. We have another pause coming out. Everyone's internet apparently is the worst. Glimmer Cape picked up over on Lion. Checking out people's items because I didn't realize what people had. There's a lot of gems on deck. I think there's 2 now in the game. Yukon has one of them. I'm not sure if they were able to grab the other one or if they placed it. No, they did not place it here. Slark has picked up a Lincoln Sphere recipe. I'm not sure that's the pick for him, to be quite honest. Like, these are a lot of defensive items, but every single time they're just jumping on him with the Roar, and the Lifestealer pops out, just dishes out a ton of damage onto him. I don't think a Lincoln's is the way to go at this point. They have a lot to break that Lincoln's. They've got, you know, Vengeful Stun. They've got X over on the Kunkka. They've got Lifestealer, Open Wounds. I believe Starstorm pops it. Actually, it might not. I'm not sure. It looks like everyone's ready again. Got a level 5 Dagon on Marana now, and she's maxed out at 25. Not sure why Marana TP'd herself down to the bot lane. The lane's already fairly pushed out. Arrow will come in, will not connect online. We'll just take the life of a poor innocent creep who's just doing his job. RIP. Double damage run up on Lifestealer. It's a little bit risky him just coming right up here. He will be able to take the tower though, and it's just basically a drive-by towering. Is that even a thing? Although they will be able to punish him for it. Immediately gonna get hexed up. They throw out a lot of damage. The swap coming out from the Vengeful Spirit though will make sure that he can rectify another day. Dempsey not even gonna be able to get the ultimate off. I don't believe he has buyback. Sleep will get landed over on the side, but Marana will be able to take down the Elder Titan, and once his Vengeful Spirits will now become hers again as they have the gem back in their possession. This could be GG right now. Buyback, no buyback on most of the side of the Dire. OG just frantically trying his best here. Immediately the Kunkka jumping in here with the Slark. Might be able to take down Prop Joe, will be able to take him down, but the bash coming out here over on the Lifestealer. There's going to be a nice arrow coming in from Mana. This Slark is in so much trouble. He's actually going to get taken down, I think, right here. He will actually get erased, and they have Megas now on the side of the Radiant. Things are not looking good for 2.718. Few Cardis here, putting some damage over onto this tower. There's still a Marana in their base. They'll throw out an arrow and they'll leap forward. Immediately try to take down the OD. Should be able to do it. Marana taking a bit of damage here from the tower, but the rest of the Radiant creeps putting their best effort in and just going for the Ancient. And I believe this should be the GG call. I don't think they can fight this. There's the GG coming up from Slark. Game 1 of the series going over to Tommy and the Goofs. Alright guys, that was game 1 of the series. This is a best of 3. I will be right back. Stick around. Alright guys, we're back with game number 2 of Requiem Autumn Team 2.718 versus Tommy and the Goofs. I am your caster Moxie, casting this over at twitch.tv/LittleMissMoxie. If you'd like to join the Twitch chat, my cat is apparently going psycho right now and keeps jumping on my lap, so apologies for any problems during team fights. I'm going to blame them on my cat. Anyways, though, we saw in the first game, Tommy and the Goofs did a great job at keeping momentum going, and were able to clinch game number 1. I'm interested to see what's coming out now for game number 2. Again, a lot of respect for offlane here. They're going to be able to take out the Faceless Void and the Axe. I believe Denzi is their offlaner. He did quite a lot of work with that Sand King in game number 1, but unfortunately it just wasn't quite enough there. Kunkka will get respect banned this time around. We saw the Prop Joe Kunkka Sea Captain just totally running around, causing a lot of pressure onto Torn. I think that's a good ban. Beastmaster will get picked up from Tommy and the Goofs. Yet again, that worked out pretty well for them. And it looks like we're going to see some pretty hard pushing coming out from the side of 2.718 with the Shadow Demon Luna pickup here. Again, Elder Titan was still in the pool, be able to pick that up, and Luna will just evaporate during team fights because she is, of course, an agi carry, and Elder Titan's natural order is disgusting. Now we need to see what else they banned. They banned the Lifestealer. Again, we saw Hymnator doing so much work on that hero as well. Definitely merits a respect ban. And now Tommy and the Goose have to decide what they don't want to see. They'll still ban out the Slardar. Apparently Denzi offlane is just terrifying, and they don't want him to have any sort of hero that he can do anything with. If I was Denzi, I would be very flattered right now. I don't think there's really anything else from that last game that they need to respect ban. They will go and ban the Jug. They might want to ban like a Slark or something. Slark actually is a really good hero against Luna. They ban out Timbersaw over on the side of Tommy and the Goofs. They're just literally offlaners. Whereas last game was, the theme was let's try to kill Torn as many times as possible. This draft right now, or rather the bans, are, hey, let's not let Denzi play a hero. Let's just give Denzi something ridiculous to play in the offlane that hopefully won't murder us all. That's what it feels like right now. Ogre Magi pick up, so that Luna with Bloodlust is going to be hitting fast and furious with multiple Lunas. So what does Tommy and the Goofs get here? They had a really nice synergy with the Beastmaster last time. He got a couple really good roars off. Elder Titan, of course, was on the side of 2.71 last time around. Unfortunately, though, they didn't have anything to really hold them in place to use that Earth Splitter. Other than, of course, the Echo Stomp, and they're pretty good at dodging it on the side of Tommy and the Goofs. And Tommy and the Goofs taking their time here. I'm interested to see what they're gonna pick from mid. They're gonna pick up an Oracle, though. I like this. Does this mean we're gonna see an... Are we gonna see a Huskar? Usually when I see an Oracle, I see a Huskar pick up here, and that would actually obliterate Luna. She is just so squishy, and it takes her a while to really get what she needs. So with most of their cards on the table right now, they still need an offlaner for Denzi, and they need a mid for Torn on the side of 2.718. I think they should probably grab their offlaner here before they ban yet another offlaner on poor Denzi, and he's forced to play, I don't know, what's something ridiculous in the offlane that doesn't really work? I've seen Witch Doctor offlane, that's not super great. I played Io offlane, that's pretty difficult. I don't think they would sink to that level though. Venomancer offlane? Basically all the meta heroes. Oh, sniper pickup here. Whoa, alright, well we're gonna see a Torn sniper mid. Unless it's a Torn Luna mid from the back in the day of hot singles in your area. Huskar. Which is probably not. There's the Huskar. I saw that coming a mile away. And Abaddon wouldn't be the worst idea here, just maybe to purge off of the Huskar spears, but I don't know. They're gonna burn through that pretty quickly. They ban out Sven. Sven would definitely have really nice synergy with the Beastmaster Elder Titan. The sniper is, I'm actually very concerned about the sniper pickup. Also, I'm super triggered by seeing sniper. I've seen sniper twice today. That's way too much for one day. Ugh. I want it to be something wacky. I want it to be Denzi sniper offlane. It's probably not, but I would love to see that. They could always pick up a Bat Rider here, but that's pretty scary to kind of jump in unless you can grab maybe the Huskar right away or the Oracle, take him out of the fight, but then you still got the Beastmaster who's going to follow up with the Roar, so I don't know. So what's the final offlaner that Tommy and the Goofs is gonna be? It's gonna be Bat Rider? Is it gonna be Sand King? It's gotta be a Denzi ban. There's a Tide Hunter ban. Denzi is just not allowed to play Dota, guys. Denzi is not allowed to play Dota. Alright, Tommy and the Goofs. What is your final pickup here? What is your... I'm guessing the Huskar is probably going to be a mid lane. So what did they pick for their safe lane? We've already seen Lifestealer. Oh, they actually take the Storm Spirit. Wow, this looks like a Sailor Scouts draft coming out from the side of Tommy and the Goofs. And a Broodmother pick. What is even happening? Denzi Broodmother. I am actually so excited to see this match now. Look, even Torn is like, oh my god, I don't want to deal with this game. We have a Broodmother and we have a Huskar. This game is just cancer. Alright, well we'll go ahead and we'll introduce the teams while everyone's disconnected. Over on Tommy and the Goofs, Lester Freeman will be playing our Storm Spirit. Himtor will be playing the safe lane Huskar. Brother Mozone gonna be playing our Beastmaster once again. Proposition Joe will be playing our Elder Titan, and Pistachio will... Please do not Beastmaster choice. Pistachio will be playing the Oracle. On the side of 2.718, we have Inebriated Econ, who will be playing Ogre Magi. Drevin, who will be playing our Shadow Demon. Nice. What is this hat on Luna? What is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We gotta look at this, guys. It's like a tribal ceremonial headdress. Holy shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. That's gonna be 4BJ on the Luna. Denzi Broodmother, which I am incredibly excited to watch. I cannot wait to see this. And Torn will be playing our Sniper. A game of hats. We're looking really good on the side of the Radiant here. Pretty decent though on the side of the Dire as well. Torn talking some trash here, as Torn does. No hats on this Broodmother though. I am actually a little disappointed. Hopefully everybody will load back in shortly and we can get this game on the road. All eyes are on this Broodmother. Pretty sure Beastmaster can clear those spiderlings pretty easily with axes, but most people don't. Let's play Minesweeper instead. There's no techies in this game, Econ. And we're off. Smoke gets picked up over on the Elder Titan on the side of the Dire. Looks like Broodmother's got her Sentry Wars up and running. She's gonna definitely need them. And Prop Joe will go ahead and he'll place a deep reward. I really like these wards. I'm gonna have to steal this from you, Prop Joe. I like this. I love that it's not in the traditional spot where you can easily find it with the sentry. Denzi's already placing his webs up here. We'll be able to place a ward, keep some vision on the side, and he's got plenty of sentries to tide him over as well. And the support stand here. Luna showing off her taunt. Will make their way down to the bottom rune. Looks like Beastmaster doesn't really even care. Needs to be careful with that hawk though, because they can definitely see that. Yeah, Econ's like, oh man, gold. Sign me up. 30 gold, I'm rich, I'm a support, I got a last hit, I am the best. That is totally not what I think when I get, you know, summon kills. I totally do. It's just nice to have money as a support. QQ. So Hymnator should be able to secure the top rune for Lester Freeman. Is Lester Freeman a safe land storm? Yeah. Alright, so they're gonna let Huskar get his fast 6. And I'm guessing then he and Oracle are gonna go mess some people up. Tiny Midget Man making his way over to the middle lane, places down his ward. Already Ogre Magi leading the CS with one last hit. Word up. That's not a thing people say anymore. Already Torrent is being harassed by Prop Joe. It's like, get out of here, Tiny Midget Man. This is actually kind of hilarious. Just getting hit. Oh, he doesn't have the stapler, unfortunately, on his Elder Titan. Seeing kind of the same start coming out from Hazoon here, he's gonna go ahead and stack this camp over on the side and pretty much, it seems, just do jungling stuff. Already Ogre has rotated to the mid lane. They need to help out this poor sniper. I feel like he's gonna be perpetually on fire here. And Econ is a beefy ogre. He's got 2 mangoes. We'll be able to kind of get up in their face, but at the same time, attempt to protect the sniper. He's sitting very low on mana, though, right now. Needs to be a bit careful here, and he didn't bring any clarities either. Top lane, Denzi's already having some issues here. Storm, of course, is going to be able to clear her babies so quickly. Although she's amassed quite a few of them, we'll be able to kind of, like I'm referring to Denzi as a she, because she is a mama. She is the brood mama. Sleep getting thrown over onto Torrent. He's taking a lot of Burning Spear damage here. He's running out of these tangos. I think he needs to bring more regen. Meanwhile, bottom lane though, Luna enjoying a little bit of peace and quiet to herself without those meddlesome kids. Right now, currently tied up for last hits. 8-3 on her, 8-2 on Storm. Storm getting a little bit low on mana though. Looks like Denzi is slowly just amassing his army of babies. And again, this battle over mid lane. Surprised that we're not seeing more harass getting thrown out onto Torrent or this Ogre. Like, they have to realize that Ogre doesn't have enough mana on him to really do much except throw his body at them. I'd like to see him and Torrent maybe just throw out a couple Burning Spears and be annoying. But Torrent is playing very, very smart. He's staying further back, letting his meat shield kind of take most of the harass here. And Luna's actually going to be able to go ahead, pull her own creep wave, like a pro. Good for you, Luna. You go, girl. More spells and things thrown out here in mid with no actual, you know, kills or results. Dota 2, man. Everybody hanging out in the mid lane, just staring each other down. Draven making his way. I don't know where Draven's going. He's doing a little bailando Sorucho here. I think they realize that Luna can basically handle this lane by herself, considering that Beastmaster isn't in it. And Ogre just has 0 mana on him other than these mangoes that he could pop, but he doesn't have a stun up either. game's weird. I like it, but it's weird. And Broodmother doing pretty well here in the off lane. She's sitting at 6-1 right now. Ready to throw out some more harass, but Storm's very quickly coming back to the answer. Lots of babies coming out. He doesn't have that much mana. Does have enough for one static remnant, but Denzi's playing really, really smart here, making sure that he keeps his babies separated away from the Storm Spirit. Talking all weird, man. More shrapnel getting used, trying to do a little bit of his last hitting using trap. Seems to be working out for him decently. He's sitting actually a bit higher in CS than Hymnator. Two supports coming around the side. They were looking for the Beastmaster, but they definitely can't dive this tower here. So what is this clown fest? Deep ward getting placed. I'll be able to keep tabs on him. Prop Joe kind of hanging out in the trees here. And Denzi amassing his spider baby army. Gonna go and poke this Oracle a little bit. Show him what's up. And cancel the clarity over here on the Storm Spirit. He does have a Soul Ring. Oh, and he'll be able to take down the Sentry Ward almost immediately. That's one happy Broodmother. I'm not sure what these two are doing. Econ and Dreven. A lot of Balando Sarucho here. Nothing getting done, really. Just kind of having adventures by themselves, you know, packing a picnic lunch, making a day out of it. Might stop by in the mid lane. Probably gonna Bloodlust this guy. Yep, Torrent's got some Bloodlust. Throw out a bit of harass over onto the Huskar. You know, just ogre things. It's all ogre now. And top lane Broodmother, T-Tor's first blood over onto Oracle. This is what happens when you give Denzi very few options. Denzi, he wants to go over here. Needs to be careful though, that's a lot of status. Still gonna be able to get the kill, I think. Over onto Storm, one more click should do it. And Denzi will get a double kill in the top lane. You tried to ban his heroes. You banned Timbersaw, you banned Slardar, Axe. You gave him a spider and he still manages to just be absolutely ridiculous. This is actually so funny. Looks like Huskar's working on that armlet here. He has not been really leading the CS though. He's sitting at 15-6, whereas this sniper's sitting at 28-5. That's not really what you want to see here. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Luna having the time of her life. A little bit behind the Storm, of course she doesn't have spider babies to kill, but Storm has also kicked the bucket once or twice. And now he's standing close to his remnant, like a candle in the dark, hoping that it'll... So they have dust, they're smart here! Oh, but they're still gonna be able to get the kill on Oracle with the babies! Denzi now is in a little bit of trouble. They're able to land the sleep. He's gotta run himself out here. He's gonna get taken down. Nice play coming out from Oracle with that dust followed up by the sleep, even though poor Oracle gave his life in the process. Tor now enjoying this bit of breathing room now that there aren't 3 people in his lane staring him down. And Tor is probably hoping that he gets the 6 relatively soon. Sniper already, of course, having his level 6. Again, just a little bit ahead in CS. Bottom lane, Beastmaster has his level 5, getting very close to level 6. About the same thing that we saw coming out from Brother Mazone earlier in the first match. Another Hawk has died. Rip. And Denzi is just a menace here. Although if they keep doing what they're doing... Oh man, I totally missed that. So I'm guessing, yep, there's the level 6 on the Huskar. Is able to just close the gap immediately onto the sniper. And that's about how I imagined that would work. Well, this Oracle has died quite a bit though. I think they need to get a couple levels on him because if they can get the Oracle's False Promise and then just send him the tour with him into the jungle, it's gonna be... Oh, Prop Joe is in a little bit of trouble. He does manage to land the sleep, although the Beastmaster Boar actually will wake up Dreven here. And in comes the Huskar. He gives no cares right now. They use the roar on him. Wow. That was not necessary. Alright. Meanwhile, top lane. Oh no, Lester is having so much trouble. Is he going to be able to survive here? He's got the Purifying Flames on him. Might be able to take him. Denzi needs to be careful. He does not have any more babies up. Do we have more dust on this? We do have one more dust on Oracle. That was close. He lost a lot of babies during that process here, but there's always more where those came from. Oh, I think they need to send someone to babysit the sniper now. This Huskar can just jump on him whenever he likes if they don't have anyone else there. In fact, yeah, we're seeing Drevin. He goes ahead. He places a ward over here in mid. The hunt for the spider is still on. And very slowly, there goes the Oracle. That's a lot of gold, though, that the Storm Spirit is going to be able to clean up. But again, yet another kill coming up for Denzi, and there are always more spiders where they came from. Luna, meanwhile, has just been playing Farming Simulator here in the bottom row. She's almost got a Dragonlance. She's got her Trez completed and the Aquila. Not sure why she's blocking creeps. Oh, Huskar actually taken down by Sniper. Ho ho ha ha, I am triggered. Oh, Denzi, he's got his ultimate up and running. He wants to go in for this kill. Lester is going to be feeling a little bit nervous here. The rest of the team standing nearby here. Denzi, he's just going to go right underneath the tower. Immediately going to get Electric Vortex. Is it going to be enough, though? Is he going to be able to run himself away? Denzi's in a lot of trouble. He'll be able to get taken down here. The rest of the team wasn't able to follow up fast enough. Air Splitter gets used out by Prop Joe. Not going to connect on anyone here. And, now we have a bit of a problem coming out here from Drevin. He's getting healed up nicely by Pistachio Town. That was definitely not what he wanted to do. Gonna try to hide himself into the trees. Oh, he's gonna run right into the storm. He's between a rock and a hard place and a bunch of very unfriendly people on the side of the Dire. That did not work out the way that they wanted it to over on 2.718. However, Torn is enjoying a bit of me time here. Gotta be able to maybe take this tower down. In the process, he looks like his ogre's coming. He's got some bloodlust for him. Ogre? Bloodlust? There we go. And the tower will go down. Meanwhile, Luna has almost taken... Oh, she's almost got this mid tower. It's gonna get denied by Brother Mazone. And Luna's gonna slowly run herself away thanks to the boars spitting on her, which is pretty gross when you think about it. There's the Dragon Notes, though. She's in pretty good shape right now for 11 minutes. Storm's still sitting at the top of CS 109 versus the next closest 74 on the Luna, but of course he has been able to murder quite a few spider babies and get a kill himself, so. Top lane, Denzi able to take down Huskar, limp himself away, and he's gonna make it out. Is he gonna go back in? He's gonna just use Incapacitating Bite, go back in. I feel like that's what's called. No, Insatiable Hunger? Insatiable Hunger, heal up, and then take these babies, take the tower. Maybe try to murder Pop Joe here. He wants to kill these so badly. That's a lot of gold that he's getting, though. Storm is now very, very forward over here. I guess he's cutting the waves. Denzi's standing nearby. Does not have an army, though, to go up with. And Beastmaster will secure himself a double damager in here. So Luna has her ultimate. She's sitting pretty at level 11. I would like to see her maybe go with this Shadow Demon and start pushing towers. They could still take top tower, move Denzi to another lane while they're trying to defend that. They're going to draw her a line, though. Just a reminder, hey, Luna, go farm bottom. There's an entire lane open. I don't know. I feel like she could definitely go team fight, and they could push towers very quickly because they have a Luna Shadow Demon combo. And Bloodlust. Looks like they're stacking for Luna as well. Like, good supports. Good job there, guys. So we can switch over to net worth now, huh? Storm currently leading 5.9, 5.7 on the Luna. And I don't like how static Hymnator's been. I mean, he did move up to the top lane a couple times, but... Okay, so they use the smoke behind the tower. I'd love to see this Oracle get his level 6 and then just have the two of them ruin faces. They've got a Huskar. The early aggression is all on them. Unless Luna has just been doing whatever she wants in that bottom lane. I'm pretty sure if they land Aurora on her, followed up with a sleep and all the fiery spears that money can buy, she's a very dead Luna. They're gonna let the Beastmaster go first. His Hawk spotting her out. Luna seems not concerned. Immediately, the sun will come out. The Earth Splitter. That was a lot of ultimates where I really don't think they needed them. But that was a good kill on Luna. Definitely a good idea to kind of, you know, punish her for being all alone in the bottom lane. They're going after Oracle again. Oracle does have that dust, though. We'll be able to maybe go ahead for that. Immediately, those Storm's in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to have to ball lightning himself back. In comes the stomp from Econ. It's not going to land on anything. They're going to try to do the assassinate over on Prop Joe. They do have Spider standing nearby. Denzi, he sees him. He's going to be able to grab him. And now, turning back around, trying to put this damage over here onto Storm Spirit. Should be able to heal up fast enough. Meanwhile, on the other end, we saw the Huskar. He was aggressive. He was able to take down the sniper. Looks like he was able to take down... Oh, Brother Mazone! One more hit. Denzi will be able to get it, but I think that's the end of our Spider friend. And Drevin's just like, oh, hey, yeah, no, I can't get in there. And he will sacrifice himself to the Storm Spirit God. Did I speak too soon? Do we have... Yeah, he's got enough for Ball Lightning. I think... Oh, he's gonna give up. Oh, Lester, I think that was yours for the taking there, buddy. I don't play Storm Spirit, though, so I could be absolutely wrong, so disregard my advice. Now, Luna has gone back to the jungle here. It looks like she's picked up the casual Morbid Mask and is working her way towards the Yasha. And all the towers are still up over here on the side of the Radiance. They haven't been able to take anything quite yet. Broodmother almost has her Orchid complete, which means Storm is gonna be hers for the murdering. She's already murdered him a couple times, but it's about to get even more real. They did lose the courier during that fight as well, on the side of the Dire, which is a bit of a disaster. See what's going on with Pistachio. Pistachio, what up? I can't click you. He's got his level 6. I think he just follows around Huskar and they just go and murder people. They're putting up a lot of fight for this top tower. And that's a completed Orchid now over on Broodmother. Looks like they're gonna go for a smoke. Maybe make their way up top. Broodmother, they do have vision over onto her. We'll be able to duck and hide herself into the webs. And we'll be a bit of a fail gank here. They were looking, they had the roar up and ready, but they don't have those level 3 Necro books quite yet on Beastmaster. Although Ogre is coming right up, they found Brother Zoom. They'll use the roar. It will only land over onto Shadow Demon. And Sniper will be able to go ahead and get the kill. With Earth Splitter down, this is definitely their time. Although Ogre's in a little bit of trouble here. He's taking a lot of damage. They don't really have... Oh, they'll lose the Shadow Demon. They'll lose the Ogre. They put the silence over onto Storm, so now he knows that he has it and has to be quite aware of it as well. We'll come forward, try to go close the gap over onto Torn. We will be able to probably get the kill here, and Denzi now is gonna go ahead, hide behind this tower, and just tell Luna, hey, yo, they're all top. They've used a lot of things. Just keep hitting that tower. Where are you going, Luna? I don't understand why Luna would back. Luna, you've got your ultimate. Hit the tower. Why are you afraid of it? An Elder Titan who's level 9. I don't understand. Storm actually TPing himself now over to mid. Does have his Bloodstone, is working on what appears to be an Orchid next as well, but I don't know why Luna backed. She could have easily murdered that Elder Titan. It was only him. I wonder if this is the first Broodmother game actually in the tournament. I don't have a statsman running for me right now, so I'm not aware of it. Again, I really want to see this Oracle pair up with the Huskar and have them just go on. Temnator, and who's playing the Oracle again? Pistachio and Adventures, you know? Like best friends forever. Just travel around the map. Kill everything. Don't be afraid. This tower is about to go down for Yellow Timber. The Scion's coming out though over onto the Huskar. He's not going to be able to get the denial off. And Denzi's going to have to run himself away. They did use the dust. They're going to be able to get a kill on the spider. And while all of this is going on, there's absolutely no lanes being pushed. I'm not sure what's going on over here on the side of 2.718. I would have thought that if, you know, we have a spider making space on the map, that you should be pushing elsewhere, especially because you've got a Luna Shadow Demon. I guess they have the late game on lockdown, so they're not too concerned. I don't know. A Soul Ring picked up over on Shadow Demon. That's interesting. I don't think I normally see that get picked up on Shadow Demons. Granted, I don't play with many Shadow Demons, so that's probably why. This Luna's got quite a bit here. Still a little bit behind the Storm Spirit in terms of net worth, but I'm surprised they're not taking it. Like, Huskar hasn't even finished his treads yet. Like, he has, but they're not on him quite yet. A gem's getting picked up on Elder Titan too. I'm not sure. I guess they really just have had enough of this Brood Mother and want to get rid of her. Beastmaster is actually going to be the one to hold on to this gem. We'll be able to go and de-ward using Hawk. And pick himself up in Envis room. They do ping out the fact that their wards were just taken down. I don't know if they realized that they have a gem though quite yet. They're all grouping up over here, so I'm guessing they're gonna go for some sort of a push, or they're gonna try to take this. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna try to go take this bottom tower. No smoke though. It looks like they've got one coming out on the curb, but they're not gonna use it quite yet. Alright, they've got Necrobook level 3. They're looking for something here. All these camps are untouched. High ground vision though, they'll see the sniper. This could be very bad for Torn. Silence coming out just before he can get the roar off. Nice play coming here. It looks like they're gonna get the stomp. It will land only on 2 people. They'll be able to throw the disruption out. They're trying to throw out a stun as well. In comes the Earth Splitter, jumping over onto Draven. Should be able to take him down. And Storm will ball in immediately, try to take out the Ogre Magi. We'll be able to get one of the Lucid Beams off from the Luna. Silence will come out. In comes the Lunar. The Eclipse rather. They'll go after Denzi. They'll be able to take down the Luna as well. And there we go. There's the heal and the False Promise coming out over onto the Huskar. Stachio in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get taken down with an assassination. But that was most of the side of 2.781. So Tommy and the Goofs should be feeling pretty good that all they lost was an Oracle. I would actually have preferred to see Huskar, instead of PP top, go in for the Roche. I think that would have been really, really good here. Leave Beastmaster do the split pushing. Go ahead and open up the graphs here. We're seeing was really strongly trending over to the side of 2.718. And now after that battle, it's definitely starting to drop back down a little bit. Teams have teamed up, right? The experience earned looks like a roller coaster. It is absolutely insane. They've almost got about even experience. But Storm now, he's got the Bloodstone, he's got the Orchid. Could definitely go for a couple more plays here if he really wants to just jump onto the Broodmother with the Dust and the Silence, but he's got to have a fast trigger finger to get the Silence off before she can. And it looks like they're rotating back down to the bot lane. They really, really, really want this tower, it appears. And they'll scout out Roche while they're down it. And sort of start to get into position here. They do have a nice ward over here. They will see that Econ standing nearby. They might go for the jump. They'll use the roar actually on the solo Ogre. And we'll be able to take him down. bottom tower is now Tommy and the Goofs to the taking. They'll go ahead and fort it. But it's really not going to make much of a difference to him. Oh, actually, Beastmaster will be able to secure himself the last hit. Huskar has jumped finally into the pit. Looks like he's trying to take this Roche. They've taken down all the vision over on the side of the Radiant, so he can probably do this pretty easily. Oh, absolutely no. I even don't think they don't need this many people in the pit. Yeah, Pistachio, realizing that, is just going to move himself away. This is going to be a very easy and very quick Aegis for him to try. So the Brutes kind of lost momentum at this point. They've kind of gotten really smart. They put a lot of people into her lane. I'm still really surprised that the Luna backed off earlier, just because the rest of them were still top. It was just the Elder Titan itself. But Brood kind of doing what she needed to do in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game, so... Now comes the liability of the fact that they have a Brood Mother on the side of 2.718. Mask of Madness Sniper. Not like this. Looks like Luna's going for BKB as the next item. Shrapnel will get used over a mid, kind of burning down this creep wave a little bit faster. Himnator standing nearby though. He's got his ultimate. Does not have the backup of this entire team quite yet. In fact, he's taking a couple hits from the tower here. He needs to be a little bit careful. But the rest of the team's in position. Luna's standing nearby as well. I think it's time we see a skirmish. There are no trees here either. Because who needs trees, right? Mask of Madness and Sniper. With Bloodlust. He's hitting pretty fast, pretty furious. Still pretty sure that that Huskar's gonna murder him very quickly, very easily. Everyone's just kind of quiet here. It's interesting because you've got a Broodmother who doesn't do well in the late game, and you've got a Huskar who can do decently, but, you know, you've got a couple players here that are not the strongest as it gets later on. Shadow Poison getting thrown out here over onto the Huskar. Good call. They've got the rest of the team standing nearby. They've been smoked up. They're going to come around the corner. They do spot the Luna. Luna immediately going to go ahead and Manta. It's not disjointed, though. They get the roar off over her, too. They need to just burn her down really, really quickly because otherwise... Oh, the Earth Splitter doing so much damage. These Necrobooks and the Urn Charge will be able to take Luna down before she can get her ultimate off. They're able to take the mid-tower. Lester Freeman's got his eyes on the prize, wants to take out this Ogre. Ogre will land a stun, but still get taken down. Sign's coming out from Denzi, but he realizes that he really just can't fight all of them over here. When we lose the Oracle in the process, again, the only one who's to fall in this fight. And Beastmaster making his way back up top. He's going to be able to get himself quite a lot of gold by taking out the spider babies. Aegis is about to be reclaimed in about 1:56, and they'll just turn their attention towards the mid-tower. Sniper getting a couple pop shots off over onto Goof, but now he's going to put himself in kind of a dangerous situation. Immediately, though, the silence is coming out over onto the Storm. Lots of damage getting thrown out by Denzi. He'll be able to get the kill, and they'll protect their middle tower. Still giving chase over to Himnator. He's in a lot of trouble, too. The slow coming out is absolutely insane. He's going to try to fight his way through this with Denzi, but all those fighters just put out way too much damage. Denzi could turn around. He doesn't have insatiable hunger, rather, but immediately the silence will get used over onto the Huskar, and they will just cut him down like a tree. And Broodmother has a BKB now. Alright. Quite a large army coming up here. I don't think you let the Broodmother go first. Stomp will come in. Barely able to move some of those babies out of the way, but they will take a short nap. You know, growing spiders need their sleeping nap time things, yes. Can land another Echo Stomp, he can clear a lot of the spiders. In fact, looks like the Beastmaster also has a similar idea. Excuse me. And middle tower will go down. Storm Spirit, doing Storm Spirit things over here on the side. He has completed himself a Lincoln, so he's not going to be able to get silenced immediately by that Brood Mother. However, if they're smart, they'll use a stun on him first, coming out from the Luna, or of course, oh, Sniper! He just got that Silver's Edge, though. He will make it out, so can expect to see some more dust being carried over onto the Storm unless they decide to give him the gem, which also might not be the worst idea, considering that they've got Necro's level 3 running on the Beastmaster. They cannot handle these Luna illusions. That's actually kind of funny. And we use the smoke over here in mid. I'm gonna probably run into this poor ogre again, and he's gonna get solo roared. Although they do see the sniper over there in mid. I think that might want to be their bigger target. Although they come around the corner, they do see the ogre. They're actually... Oh, they have the vision over on the sniper. He cannot run away from that. Immediately, the stun sweep, the vortex, in comes the Luna. She's gonna go ahead. The DKB is doing so much work for both of the team right now. Luna just slicing up the team with all the glaives. Denzi coming in as well, trying to get this kill. Will get the gem off of the Beastmaster. They're switching chase now onto inventory. It's not gonna be able to toggle off of it. Although that sleep though and the silence coming in, is it gonna be enough? No, it looks like they're gonna lose the Huskar as well. Pistachio trying his best to keep him alive, but he can't. And now the chase is on. The Lucid Beam will clean up the Oracle. Looks like Lester will be able to grab himself a bounty ring, but he does not have a bottle, so that does not equate more mana for him. So they're able to take down the Tauren Sniper. They got the Ogre, but they lost quite a bit in the process. I'm not sure that was worth it. And again, where's the... Yeah, they've got... They have a Shadow Demon. I don't think Shadow Demon has disrupted this Luna once. I'm a little confused. It's kind of the point of picking Shadow Demon Luna, right? I'm sorry guys for all the coughing. I've been sick lately. I was not even supposed to cast this series. I just decided to pick it up last minute because people were asking me to. I know, no excuses, but just bear with me. Luna needs to be careful here. Storm is standing nearby. He has an Orchid. But looks like she's just gonna stay over towards the side of the jungle. Not venture too far out. Storm's just kind of hanging out here in bottom lane. I guess he's thinking that someone will eventually come to farm this. It's just, you know, making copies of himself, chilling out, relaxing, all cool. Elder Titan's completed a Lotus Orb, which could be really good depending on who is immediately jumped in these fights with that Orchid. It looks like Lester's finally decided to move around. Huskar's picked himself up a Calvin's Halberd. I'm guessing that's going to be for either the Sniper or the Luna. However, if Luna's got some of her glaives going and has her illusions going as well, that's going to be problematic for him still. This poor Ogre. What's he getting? I just hit my hotkey for Courier, even though it doesn't work on me. Alright. He's working towards that Aether Lens, man. Those long-range ignites. And they're keeping an eye over here on Roche. They do realize that there is an illusion sitting in the pit. Pretty tanky illusion at that. And Brood Mother making her way over here. They do have a sentry ward, though. Looks like it's just a wait for the Roche. Whoever can get there first. Huskar can definitely solo it by himself, so if he's smart, he'll keep a really good eye and just kind of run in. And Luna is cliff jungling. This is the type of game that we are with now. She pops a Manta trying to get off the cliff. She's still there. This would be anyone on my team is playing Luna where we all laugh and ping her nonstop. It's okay, 4BJ. It's fine. Tiny spiders run across the map, slowly dying. It's a bit morbid. And looks like they've got a smoke up and running now. Over here on the Beastmaster, Elder Titan, and of course the Oracle. So they're looking for something. Roche is going to be up very soon as well. They're definitely going to want to go for that. Storm able to clean up all of Broodmother's babies. That's a sad mama right there. And Storm, he wants this. He's waiting for her, looking for her. He does not have the gem on him though, so won't be able to go actively hunting, but they probably heard that TP out, so that means that they can take this Roche. Well, they do have one spider baby in the pit. And they do have a gem on Beastmaster. But he did TP the Brood to another lane here. So I think they just send Huskar into the pit. Easy peasy. Oh, Brood has already made her way through the jungle though, anyway, so... Guessing they're thinking about maybe going for a snatch, but they still have a gem, so I don't think that's the best idea. I would love to see Huskar just jump in this pit. Meanwhile, Storm just sucking up all the farm on the map wherever he can. He wants to make sure that he's depriving the enemies. I haven't seen Shadow Demon do anything with Luna Illusion. Like, Shadow Demon could be making Luna Illusions right now and farming if he wanted to. Still grouping around this pit here. They've dewarded it completely though. Yeah, it looks like Minotaur's gonna go in and we'll probably drop this to keys. Get himself a nice Aegis of the Immortal. Ooh, there's the silence, there's the stun coming out here over on the Huskar. He's gonna run himself out. He does have the the Lotus Orb on top of him, so he's gonna go back. In comes the Earth Splitter. They're gonna get the roar off as well. Luna just coming in though. She's hitting like a truck, chasing after them. Uses the BKB. There's gonna be the ultimate. Maybe just a little bit too late, but we'll be able to take down the Oracle. And honestly, without that Oracle, I don't think that they can really go back in and fight this. BKBs are down though, so they could still try to go for a snatch if they throw in the spirit here, but I don't know. I feel like, yeah, they can't really contest this anymore. They already used their ultimate on the Luna. They used, yeah, I think Huskar just goes in. Take two. They've got their own gem now, it looks like, over here on the side of the Radiant. I don't believe they've lost one. Yeah, they still have the gem on the Beastmaster. They're gonna go right into this pit, give him a hand. Should be able to take this fairly quickly. Storm will come out, immediately silence up the Ogre. Might be in a little bit of trouble for this. He gets Glimmer caped up though, will survive, and now the Aegis is up and running over on the Huskar, so... I think we're gonna see some more objectives getting taken. Which may include high ground at this point. He's a goof. Oh, sorry, that's their tag. Minotaur's a little far up here. I mean, Storm is standing nearby Kanzafin, but I would really think that he'd want to wait for his Oracle. In fact, Pistachio is coming around the corner here. We'll see him over on the side. Try to jump over. Oh, they get a nice roar up over onto this Broodmother, and they put the Glimmer Cape on her. not really going to do much here. We're going to lose the Shadow Demon. We lose the Ogre as well. Gem of True Sight's on the ground, and this Luna's trying her best to fight her way out of this, but there's so much damage coming out. Brood's ultimate just does so much work, though, over here onto the Huskar. We're going to lose. Yep, we lose the Huskar. We lose the Storm. Denzi will go down, and Huskar will come back up with one more life. He still has his Oracle standing nearby, though, to protect him. Although Oracle just walks face first with Luna, immediately gets evaporated, but Huskar should be able to get the final hit there. So that was a bit costly on the side of 2.71. They're still able to get the tower. They were able to burn down the Roche's... Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. Able to burn down the Aegis of the Immortal, but... lost a lot of people in the process. I like that they tried to Glimmer Cape Broodmother even though that they have a gem and Necro's level 3. Sometimes as a support, you just try your best and pray it's enough. And unfortunately in this case, it was not enough. Sniper actually has the gem though now. So there's a gem on both sides of the teams. We've got one over on Sniper, we've got one over on Beastmaster. Looks like Storm is going to be going for a Hex next, which is going to be very problematic, especially if he's able to zip in over onto the Sniper, or if he's able to zip in onto the Luna, because one person is going to be effectively taken out of the fight and he can just wail on the other one. MKB though picked up over on Sniper. So, with how fast he's hitting, he could effectively stun lock people. With Mask of Madness and the Bloodlust. It's a bit risky though. Like Lesty's completed his sheep stick now, so he's got lots of ways to lock things down. I think he's looking maybe for the gem over here. He did drop the TP. I'm not... Oh, that's fine, because he's got Boots of Travel. Herder. Another reason for him to be keeping that TP. Maybe he's feeling generous. Maybe he's like, hey, these guys seem like they could use a little something extra. I'll leave them a gift of a free TP in their jungle. I don't know. Maybe it's BM TP. Salt Cuirass completed over on the Beastmaster. I would like to see them maybe try to push again over on the side of Tommy and the Goofs here. They do have Roar up and running. They got their Necros. It's a big wave up top. In fact, the Kings are going to come out, but they need to defend that. And we're actually going to see a TP come in. It'll be Denzi. He'll be able to clean up pretty easily. Oh, but in comes the Storm. He's ready to hexes him up. He's got the silence out as well. Maybe a little overkill with hitting everything at once over on this Brood Mama. Middle tower will get taken down, though, in the process. TP will come out from an inebriated Econ. He's ready to defend, but they probably want to fight with the base. I like this ward over here. It's going to give them a little bit of vision. And top tower will go down. So they're losing towers left and right over on the side of 2.718. We do have a couple Luna illusions. Was that her Manta? Or, yeah, that's her Manta. Shadow Demon, please. Make some illusions of this Luna. Get some money for yourself, buddy. And now Torn's taking a nap in front of his tower. Looks like the BKB's been popped over here on the side. Densey giving chase, wants to take this Oracle out as fast as he can. Oh, he will get the bounce back, but again, there is the BKB up and running. And now Luna is very, very forward here. She's trying to get some sort of a kill. Might be able to grab Proposition Joe. He'll be taken down. So giving a little bit of chase with this Huskar is just speedy. And he has a Hurricane Pike, so he's going to be able to outrun them. And now Luna ulti is down, as is the BKB over on the Broodmother for like 42 seconds. Storm, meanwhile, has pushed down the bottom lane quite a bit. We'll be able to push the creeps into the base. Go ahead, open the maps. Looks like we've got a little bit of a lead. This has been back and forth and back and forth. Looks like Storm, though, gonna come forward, gonna try to take out this Broodmother. The silence is gonna be able to work this time. He's able to properly line up that Sheep Stick and the Orchid. So that's a very dead Brood who cannot cannot be alone on the map any longer with the Storm Spirit just zipping through non-stop. A bit of a push going on in the top lane now. It's like the Beastmaster is hot on their tail. Does see the sniper, does see the Luna, will jump in. Needs to turn himself around. Oh, look at the stuns coming out though. I'm not sure why he won't use the roar to get out of this. He's definitely going to get taken down. The only roar is the Shadow Demon. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this at all, but we'll probably get the kill over here with that Shadow Poison over onto the Beastmaster. He'll be able to use a Glimmer Cape, save himself. Beastmaster able to get himself home just in time. They're almost able to take the statue down. They will be able to get him down with the final Lucid Beam though. And now Luna giving chase here. She's she's going to be in a lot of trouble. She pops the BKB, but she can't outfight because there's just too much damage coming out after her. Although she does have a Satanic, she might actually be able to. That's a new pickup. I didn't see that. One more hit. We'll be able to take the Huskar down. In comes the Storm Spirit from the back end. Gonna be able to take down Sniper as well. Luna, trying her best here, is gonna get slept. We'll get Electric Vortex, and that'll be the end of the chorus on the side of the Radiant. Interesting choice of a roar target coming out from Beastmaster. It ended up working out for him, though. He barely got out with his life. I was very lucky that he was able to TP out, and that Glimmer Cape able to save Shadow Demon as well. Both of them actually have Gems of True Sight. Interesting. Yes, Bloodstone charge is going back up. Now I think Storm's going to be going for a sheep as his next item. And Tensei needs to be very, very careful here because of the fact that, you know, he's got the BKB, but this Storm can jump on him just so quickly with that Sheep Stick, with the silence, and just eradicate this Brood Mama very easily. I'd like to see Boots of Travel picked up for Beastmaster, but I'm sure he's saving for buyback at this point. And Huskar is making his way now towards the mid lane after TPing over onto his side. Here comes the Storm. He wants to go for this kill here. He almost got it too. Lincolns will get popped, and now the silence is coming out. Huskar's here though. He's going to be able to maybe take the Shadow Demon out, but on the back end puts a gigantic spider! Oh my goodness, now they'll be able to take down Revan. They'll be able to get yet another gem, and now Torn's in a little bit of trouble here too. We'll go ahead and Shadow Blade himself out to safety, but they do have the gem up and running over on Beastmaster. And look how fast this tower is just melting. Luna trying to get them off the tower. We'll go ahead and hit the creeps to get a couple Glaive bounces, but I'm not sure how they're going to be able to really defend this. They do have the Lunar Eclipse up, and in comes the jump from the Storm Spirit. The sign's getting used over onto Luna. They'll be able to take down Torn. BKB is going to get popped on Luna. She's got her ultimate, but hasn't opted to go ahead and pop it quite yet. Now the BKB is down. They know that they can do whatever they want to this base because none of the other people on the side of the Radiant are still alive. Buyback status. They don't have buyback status over on Torn. They don't have it on Broodmother. They do have it over on Ogre Magi and the Luna, but I'm not sure how they're going to defend this. Immediately hexing up the Ogre, zipping back and forth. They'll be able to take him down. They'll be able to take down Densey. And now Luna finally going to go ahead, use her ultimate, use that pit. Oh, he's still going to be able to burn her down. This is a godlike Storm Spirit. And the GG gets called. So 2.1718 was actually supposed to be the favored group, I believe, for this particular series. And Tommy and the Goofs just wiped the floor with them. What a game. was a great game, though. I'm really excited. I got to see the Broodmother pick for Denzi. It was really funny watching them just ban all of Denzi's heroes. Camp Torn half the time. GG going out to the side at 2.718. Congratulations to Tommy and the Goofs for taking the series 2-0. I'm Moxie. If you liked what you heard, come follow me over at my Twitch, twitch.tv/LittleMissMoxie. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching and have a fantastic night.